Okay, so now it's part 2. So we recently talked about how to use ser, which are related to descriptions, occupations, characteristics, time, origin, and relationships. And now we're going to discuss estar. So estar refers to the position you're in, your location, what action you're doing, the conditions, some conditions, and emotions. But what do they all mean? So that's why we need some examples. So let's try it out. So the first one is position. And position refers to the physical position or the posture of a person or thing. So basically where you are, your physical position, or even your posture. So if you're sitting down, standing up, maybe sleeping, laying down. So we would use estar for those cases. So let's check out some examples. The first one is ella está sentada. She is sitting down. So yes, sentada, sitting down. So yeah, sentada comes from sentar, the verb sentar. Ella está sentada. She's sitting down. And you don't have to repeat all the words after me. That's why you can use the Quizlet for. So the Quizlet is perfect for you to practice your speaking. And in this one, you can just learn how everything works. So the next one, let's see. Ellos están parados. They are standing up. Ellos están parados. They are standing up. So yes, your physical position or even your posture. So yes, parados means to stand up. Ellos están parados, to be standing up. Okay, and the next one is location. And location refers to basically the location of someone or something, and it can mean where that person is permanently, temporarily, or conceptual. Maybe you're conceptualizing to be somewhere. You're thinking of being somewhere. Okay, let's try it out. So the first example would be él está en Nueva York. He is in New York. Él está en Nueva York. He is in New York. Él está en Nueva York. So Nueva York means New York. And the next example, here we have ustedes están en la casa. You all are at home. Ustedes están en la casa. You all are at home. Ustedes están, you all are en la casa, at home. And conceptual can also mean like if you're imagining yourself to be somewhere, you can say quisiera estar en Francia. I would like to be in France. Quisiera estar. I would like to be en Francia, in France. We do not use ser. Quisiera ser en Francia. No, that doesn't work. So yes, even if you're in a concept, conceptualizing to be somewhere. Okay. The next example. Here we have actions. So basically to describe ongoing actions. So what does that mean? Let's look at the examples. Here we have, things you are doing. For example, estoy leyendo un libro. I'm reading a book. Estoy leyendo un libro. And let me point out something right here, because in English you say I'm reading. So I am is the conjugation. I am, you are, he is, they are. And leyendo is like ing. So if we check out right here, we go to the conjugation and we click on leer, which means to read. You can just type it in English if you want, like to read. So I'm going to show you, then click on leer, conjugations. We get it right here. Leyendo, which means reading. Estoy leyendo. I'm reading. So endo, the NDO, is the English equivalent of ing. So yes, endo. So whenever you have an ing word in English, you will conjugate estar to be doing it, and then endo, the next verb, will include ing, which in Spanish would be NDO. So estoy leyendo, maybe estoy jugando, I'm playing, estoy corriendo, I'm running. So basically you conjugate estar, and then the ing verb will basically be this one, the present participle. So yeah, this is the other conjugation. It's not a conjugation, it's basically the ing form in Spanish. So this is the other thing to remember. So yeah, let's go back to our class. Okay, and the next one, está comiendo una manzana. He's eating an apple. And this is one thing about Spanish conjugations, is if you look at está, so maybe for estoy and estás, we can remove the yo. You don't have to say yo estoy, tú estás. We can kind of remove them because that's the only one you use. So basically you say estoy comiendo una manzana, estás comiendo. And we immediately know what you're talking about. You don't have to say yo estoy, tú estás. You don't have to include the yo, the tú. So those type of things, we just understand it according to the concept, to the context, and also because it's the only conjugation, so it just makes sense you're referring to yo. Yo estoy comiendo, it's understandable. And in this case, está comiendo una manzana, he's eating an apple. You kind of have to look at the picture to understand the context. So because it can mean she is eating an apple, or usted está comiendo una manzana. So this is one thing, because you have to look at the context with this one, because there are three different types. But if you use estoy or está, it's equally understandable. Or estamos. So yeah, this is how it works. You can remove the he, you, she, those type of things in Spanish. And the next one, here we have conditions. So conditions are used to describe physical or mental conditions. And what does that mean? So let's check it out. So here we have estoy aburrido. I'm bored. Estoy aburrido. So you have physical or a mental condition. Aburrido means bored. Estoy. Yo estoy. I'm bored. And you can just remove the yo if you want, because we know estoy refers to yo, so you can just bring it down. It's equally understandable. You can say yo estoy aburrido or simply estoy aburrido. Both are equally acceptable. But most of the time people tend to drop it actually. They just say estoy aburrido. That's a little bit more common. People tend to drop it more than to say yo estoy aburrido. So yeah. So if you're in doubt, maybe try dropping it. It will be understandable too. And the next one, here we have estamos cansadas. We are tired, but we know it's female because it says cansadas with the letter A. If it's masculine, you would say estamos cansados. We are tired, masculine or mixed, cansados. So in this case, cansadas would be female. Estamos cansadas. We are tired, female. Estamos cansadas. Okay, and the next one. The last one is emotions, which refers to how a person is feeling at a certain moment. So we all know what emotions are basically, so let's check them out. So you can say, están felices. They are happy. Están felices. They are happy. Están felices. You can also say, ellos están felices. They are happy, or you can remove it. Están felices. And the next example will be él está enojado. He is angry. Él está enojado. He is angry. You can also remove él and just say está enojado. He is angry. ¿Cómo está? Está enojado. ¿Cómo está él? How is he? Él está enojado. So yes, you can keep it or leave it. So I think that's it for this one. Yeah, that's it for this one. And make sure to practice with the Quizlet. You can use it to practice your speaking skills, and also use it to memorize and remember all of the new content we just learned. A lot of the new vocabulary, the conjugations. So yeah, play around with the Quizlet and play around with the conjugator. Both will be very useful to learning Spanish. So thanks for watching. So now it's your turn to practice Spanish. You can find the lessons Quizlet by going into the lecture resources folder. Thanks for watching.